Hello, SES Class of 2020. On behalf of my fellow school board members, congratulations on a job well done. I'm so proud of each and every one of you and can't wait to see what you do next. Parents, thank you for being there every step of the way, helping your child achieve greatness. Graduates, I hope you've enjoyed all of the different ways we celebrated you, from your school's drive-through salutes to this virtual ceremony. We wanted you to know just how special you are to all of us, despite these challenging times. Oh, to my middle college, high school loves, I'm filled with love and beyond proud of each and every one of you. Whether I met you in elementary at Downtown Elementary School, or in middle school at Maxine Smith STEAM Academy, or just 4 years ago when you entered the best high school in Shelby County, I want you to know we are family. I am rooting for you. I know you will do great things. And remember, as Langston Bibbs stated in his senior quote, just wait, it gets better later. Congratulations, and onward to big things.
Greetings, MCHS Class of 2020. On behalf of myself and the entire Bulldog family, we are so proud of the resilience and perseverance you have shown, not only this year, but throughout your matriculation at Middle College High School at Christian Brothers University. Each of you is so very special, and I hope you understand that even though we could not finish in a traditional way, we still want you to know that we expect great things, we anticipate amazing journeys, and know that this is just the beginning for each of you. I want to leave you with a quote from the song that I put on the bookmark that I gave each of you. It's from Garth Brooks, The River. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and a dreamer is just a vessel that must follow where it goes. Class of 2020, you have the vision to not only see your dreams change and develop, but to follow them and see where they go and help make them come true. Again, on behalf of myself and the entire Bulldog family, we are so very proud. We are so very excited for your next steps. And always remember, you are Bulldog Tough.
Congratulations to the Class of 2020. You're tuning in to our Shelby County Schools virtual graduation ceremony for your school. So let's get to it by hearing from the head of your class, your valedictorian and salutatorian.
Greetings. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all of the people who have supported us over the years. Thank you to the teachers that went above and beyond to share their knowledge with us. Thank you to the coaches whose lessons transcended the court, track, and field. Thank you to the counselors and administrators that lead our students and staff every day. Thank you to the family members of the Class of 2020 whose support and sacrifice made this possible for their graduate. And most importantly, I want to say thank you to my fellow graduates for always making the most of every situation. I am honored to stand before you, albeit virtually, as your salutatorian. One of my favorite moments from this year was the senior showcase. It still amazes me to this day that we were able to pull it off with such little time to plan and practice. In the moments before showtime, I remember looking out into the crowd and praying that we didn't crash and burn. Then the opening number began, and I knew that night was going to be something special. Who could ever forget Claude singing Ain't No Sunshine or Amir's Gray Area fashion show? That night, we all came together to make the show happen, and I will always be proud of our accomplishment. Once again, we are faced with a situation that we weren't prepared for. It's not a secret that our senior year didn't go exactly as planned. For years, I imagined that spring of 2020 would be some of the best few months of my life. I dreamed of prom, the senior trip, making lasting memories, and walking across the stage. Instead, my days have been full of Zoom meetings, video games, and lots of Netflix. If I had known my last day at middle college was going to be my last day, I would have cherished it so much more. Ironically, I was suffering from a severe case of senioritis just a few months ago, and now I would do almost anything to just have a few more days in the PD room. A wise man once said, stuff happens, except he didn't say stuff. No one could have ever predicted that 2020 would take such a turn. But sometimes that's just how life goes. We're about to begin our lives as adults. We're going to face many curveballs that we couldn't have possibly been prepared for, just like COVID-19. That being said, we should make the most of this situation, just like we did every day for the past 4 years. It would be really easy to feel like a victim because we aren't getting the picture-perfect ending to our high school journey. But that would be a disservice to not only yourself, but everyone who has played a part in making you a graduate. Class of 2020, do not let this moment pass without taking the time to congratulate yourself. Just because we're not having a formal graduation or a prom does not discredit our accomplishment. I implore you all to recognize that you made it. Thank you and congratulations.
Greetings to the parents, staff, and 2020 graduates of Middle College High School. I stand here before you to honor 4 years of hard work, persistence, and success. Unfortunately, our last semester together was cut short due to COVID-19. However, we shouldn't view this as a drawback. Instead, we should view it as a blessing. The class of 2020 is the first graduating class to survive a global pandemic. We prove that learning is always a possibility, no matter where we are. We continue to stay focused and motivated in our academic pursuits. We remained united as a class, despite being outside of the classroom. The COVID-19 quarantine has also taught us many valuable lessons. We learned just how important technology is in our everyday lives. We learned the value of friendship and family. We learned how crucial communication is to maintaining these relationships. And most importantly, we learned to appreciate going to school and seeing each other daily. During these challenging times, it's important to keep in mind that there is always light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how bad the situation may seem. It is also important to remember that failure is not permanent and your mistakes do not define you. I'll even admit that I'm not a perfect student. Sometimes I have trouble staying focused. Sometimes I feel unmotivated, and the work can be overwhelming and even stressful. However, I do not let my shortcomings stop me from succeeding. Instead, I learn from my mistakes. I push forward, holding my head high and keeping my eye on the end goal. I encourage you all to do the same, not just in school, but throughout life. Remember that today is just one of thousands of days and that things will get better. Now, I would like to take some time to reminisce on all the good memories. Looking back, it's the little things that I'll miss the most, like walking to and from CBU with my friends, dashing across the street to cross the road, buying snacks and candy from Dollar General, eating sandwiches at Subway, going to Taco Bell after school and ordering a Baja Blast freeze, hanging out at Overton Park, playing games on my laptop, and going to pep rallies. Although they may seem insignificant, these things are what largely shaped my high school experience. And lastly, I would like to say thanks. I thank my family and my parents for supporting me every step of the way, even when things were difficult. I thank all of my teachers for dedicating their careers to our education. I thank my friends for all the laughs and memories we've shared together. I thank Middle College High School for providing me with an outstanding high school experience and preparing me for the future. I will forever be grateful to have had the opportunity to be part of the Middle College class of 2020. It has truly been a life-changing experience. I will not forget the great minds that I met along the way. I am proud to be in a class of talented and intelligent individuals. Congratulations to the class of 2020. You earned it, and your futures are bright. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we introduce your graduating class of 2020. Joanna Aguirre, Walter Alicia Jr., James Cameron Anderson Fisher, Elijah Asamota, Ariel Jamel Beatty, Langston Robert Allen Bibbs, Jalen Terrell Bogard, Genesis Ray Braden, Mary Sissoko, Precious Nicole Colon, Christopher Deshaun Cooper Jr., Kendall Lynn Cooper, Joseph LeBron Davis, Michaela Ariel Douglas, Micaiah A. Rucker-Field, Iana Jamise Gilliam, Adrian L. Grant, Amir Gray, Darrell Deshaun Henderson, Aaliyah Marie Holyfield, Kelsey Dion Horn Jr., Ayana Jamia Hudson Foster, Jalen Delane Humphreys, Jayton J. Hunter, Terrence W. Jackson Jr., Devin R. Jones, Serenity Asset Jones, Gabriel Andrew Klein, Devin D. Lay, Patience Danae Lewis, Kevin S. Malone, Sydney De'Ara Marshall, Rodney Lachey McAtee Jr., Keon D. Magayi, Ashanti V. Moore, Javion Janae Morris, Maya Mache Morris, Nehemiah Ajani Muldrow, Michaela Nashay Nathaniel, Eliza Janae Nickelberry, Catherine Elizabeth Parker, Michael Cameron Payne, Amber A. Phillips, Daniel L. Pitts, Carly M. Pope, Griffin David Rich, Maria Jada Riveria, Carly C. Robinson, Nye Robinson, Deja Amira Sigmund, Mildred Kelly Solis, Claude Maurice Spivey Jr., Mirica Zyra Stokes, Mackenzie Charles Stubbs, Kelsey Cherie Taylor, Maya Nicole Taylor, Tamia Renee Temple, Zachary T. Tucker, Jason A. Alvanita Valet, Edgar Daniel Velasquez, Maximilian Gatlin Walkirch, Adriel Jonathan Wanja Dejango, Kamaya E. White, Kennedy Troy Wilbert, Kendall Lanice Williams, Dennis D. Wilson Jr., Jonathan Workman, Leandra Amira Dunay Young.
Graduates, congratulations on accomplishing this major milestone in your life. I firmly believe the best is yet to come. Through thick and thin, you have persevered and have shown overwhelming support and love for your fellow classmates, your schools, and your community. For that, I am eternally grateful. You are truly SCS Senior Strong. Stay safe and know that no matter what, you will achieve your dreams. Now is the time we've all been waiting for, the conferring of diplomas.
Hello, my name is Joyce Doris Coleman, and I am the proud school board representative for District 9. And I am here today to award diplomas to the outstanding class of 2020. You have done it. I am so very proud of you. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Tennessee and the Shelby County Board of Education, I hereby award diplomas to each of you. I am so proud. Go and do great things. I am proud of each of you.
Well, there you have it. And I certainly hope that you're donning those beautiful caps and gowns this afternoon, because in a matter of moments, we're going to do something very special. Now, remember, hard work is the yeast that raises the dough. Let's go. Move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap. You did it? You are officially an alumni of Shelby County Schools and your high school. Congratulations, 2020. And remember, even a mosquito doesn't get a slap on the back until it starts to work.